Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. It's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia. And today we're making some chicken soup from the chicken stock I made yesterday in our multi-cooker. We're going to get that and skim the fat off the top of it and actually make some chicken soup. Yes, a 2-day process to make a chicken soup. And we're going to be making some cupcakes. Yeah, we're going to be doing some yellow cake cupcakes. And we're going to be using the new cupcake baking set by Pampered Chef. It comes with all of this nice little decorator and the 6-cup silicone cupcake thing, and then it comes with 2 recipes, but we're just doing cake mix, okay? And that's one, and then you also have the monkey bread muffins to make in the silicone cupcake mold. And it also comes with this beautiful yellow bowl that has a great handle, and it has a scraper, and it has 2 mats, this mat here and the mat down there. So I think this is the cutest new set that's going to be available September 1st, and let's get going. All right, let's move on along. All right, so I got all my ingredients. I got my box cake mix. We have 3 eggs. I use a little bit less, maybe a 1/3 cup of oil, and I'm using coconut oil and 1 cup of water, and there's my water to drink. I got my Flex Plus mixer there and my old phone so I could take pictures along the way. Hopefully I remember to do that. And I have this oven set to 350 degrees. It's already heated up. And I have the 12-inch cupcake pan right here. And I got these from Walmart. They're just pretty colors, you know. And we're going to be doing the chicken soup in the enamel cast iron pan right here. And we're making some noodles in that back pot back here. Now I separate my noodles from the actual chicken soup because it'll absorb all of the liquid and then you'll have all noodles left. So I usually make my noodles separate and then add it to the soup as needed. All right, so let's put you on the tripod, which is right here, right there. I gotta put you on the tripod, but I gotta move all that because that's normally where you sit and watch the demonstration. All right, so I'm gonna move this along. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We need to we're gonna use this later on. Now I'm gonna do a 2-part series. This one here is a decorator. We're gonna do that after dinner. It does come with 2 tips. This is one of the tips, and of course it comes with the 2 recipes. I'm putting it over on the windowsill there. We're gonna move that. We're going to need that in a little bit. And now I can slide my box over and you can sit right there. Yeah, I have my bananas there. I'm going to use canned frosting for it. Yeah, I'm semi-homemade. And I'm also going to be putting in some lemon fruit filling topping in the middle of these cupcakes. So make sure you follow and come back and watch the second part of this. And I appreciate it, and let's get moving right along. So I got my bowl ready. We got a nice mat down there. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I take pictures on this one here. All right. And we're going to do 3 eggs and just put it right in the bowl. 1, 2. I don't know. Do y'all tap on an edge on the flat surface or use a knife when you crack eggs? I just cracked the side of something. All right. That's all done. And we're going to add in our oil. It calls for 1/2 cup. I'm using about 1/3 of a cup. Just saving some calories on there. It might be not as greasy, I guess, right? And we're going to add in 1 cup of water. And I'm using this Measure All by Pampered Chef. No, I'm not having anybody come on right now. And I love this. So you have the liquids on here and you measure it by the blue side. And then on this side, you flip it over and you can measure like, say, yogurt, mayonnaise, and you put it in here 1/4 cup and pop it right out. So we got that. That's the Measure All. Comes in 3 sizes: a 2 cup, a 1 cup, which we just saw, and a 1/4 tablespoon or 1/4 of a cup one. So we got all that, and we're going to be using our Flex Plus. This is a cordless new tool by Pampered Chef that came out a little while ago, and we're going to attach the parts. Let me see if I can get the parts attached, Alexis. There we go. So we're going to attach that, and I need my beaters that are over in the sink because I never put them away. And there's 2 different ones. One has the little flat edge like that. That goes right there. And remember, do not put the battery in until you're ready to use it. All right. That's the last thing to the party here. And we're going to put our battery. Hopefully I have enough charge. I don't know how much charge is left. We're going to push the button right here and mix this all up. We are making chicken noodle soup. And we're making vanilla cupcakes, which we will decorate later on this evening, probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Let's just make. All right, pretty much done with mixing up of the eggs, oil, and water. I'll lay that down for a second, and we're going to open up our cake mix. If you don't mind, you can share out to 5 of your favorite TikTok friends. I know you have some friends there, and invite them in. You can tap hearts, share out, and follow. I do food broadcasts, and I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. And this yellow bowl is not available for sale until Thursday, September 1st. This bowl will come out, and hopefully you say, "Hey, I need that in my life," or "I like to buy that for a Christmas present for my, little kid," or the kid in you, because it is bright and sunny and fun looking, right? So we're gonna put our cake mix all in there. Let's see if we can take a picture of everything right now. I got a tickle in my throat, y'all. All right, there we go. I'm gonna take a picture right there, get that live off, and there, let's do it that way. All right, let's get the cordless Flex Plus back over, push it on, and stir it up. So what kind of a birthday cake do you like to eat? Or what kind of birthday dessert do you like to eat? I should say not cake, but dessert. I like white icing. I say skip the cake and just give me the icing. There we go, just mix it up. Won't take long. Let's just get that going. There we go. And if Aiden's here, he can have the beaters, but he's across the pond. All right. About a minute, 2 minutes to make sure it's all blended and incorporated in. Take it out. All right, I'm gonna lay this down for a sec, and we're gonna get our scraper, which is a cute little scraper that comes with this set for kids. And this is a nice sturdy scraper. Now the difference between a scraper and a spatula, because I always call these spatulas, but a spatula is something that you flip your food with in a pan. All right, this is a scraper because it scrapes the bowl. All right, you don't use scrapers with hot food. Yep. One more time. Got it. Let's put it in there. I always like to pick it up just a little bit and let that fly off into the bowl. All right. So the first thing you're going to do after this, you're going to remove the battery. It's cordless. All right. So I don't have wires all over my kitchen. And then the guts of it, and then this can go in the sink. You can just push this button right here, and these pop right off. There you go. So see that? All right. This part here is the guts of the whole thing, and it actually attaches to a manual food processor, or the food processor, and a immersion blender. All right, so let's put this off to the side. There we go. And we got, oops, look, I got stuff all over. And if I can clean up as we go so we don't have a big mess at the end, that would be great. All right. Cheers, everyone. Hydration Nation, what are you drinking today? All right. Thank you for following me there, Lucy Kirk. How you doing? It's time for dinner, but we gotta get the cupcakes in, because the cupcakes are gonna take 20 minutes to bake. All right, let's get the small one first, because this one's the most important one, because this comes with the set. And we're gonna get I'm gonna get a large scoop. I'm not gonna pour it in from that, and we're gonna just get it and put it into our cupcakes. There, 1. All right, 2. Now I like to overfill mine just a little bit. Instead of getting 24 cupcakes, I'll probably get 18 cupcakes out of here. I don't like to have, I like cupcakes that come up to the edge of the paper, or a little bit over the paper, rather than underneath. Even though I'm not a cake eater, I like a lot of icing on mine. And I had a friend message me the other day, hey, did you know you can cut your cupcakes in half and put the bottom half on top and make it like a sandwich? I'm like, yeah, but I eat all the icing first. So anyway, let's put a little bit more into some of these right here. Oops. A little bit more, and then we're going to get the big pan. There. Just a tad more. We like to fill them about 2/3 of the way up. And I'm hoping that these, and just keep them off to the side until you have them all done in case we need to add more in. All right. All right. So there's our little cupcake pan. We're going to put this on the other side and get the big pan out. Get the big pan out. Here we go, the big pan. Midnight in Beirut. Hey, Jess, how you doing, girl? I love your kitty cat, girl. If you aren't following Jess, follow Jess. She's in Beirut. She used to be an awesome broadcaster on Periscope and on Haps. And she does cooking broadcasts, now just for kitty cat, I think. She used to do coffee broadcasts. And just get to know Jess, another person in a different part of the world. She is a real person over there, so follow each other. If you could put emojis up in the chat for people to follow you, and if you put in what you broadcast, that'd be great. Like if you have food or if you're just a chatter, put some emojis in so people can follow. All right, there's Jess. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Miss you, love. Now I miss everybody else too. I haven't been broadcasting too much, Jess. I've been slack on the job here. I appreciate that, really. Oh, no problem, Jess. Are you up to 1,000 yet? I don't know how many people you have to go live. I think you can you go live yet? I know you need 1,000 people following you to go live on TikTok here. And the Periscope and Haps community, we've been trying to support each other and everybody following each other here on TikTok. But it's really hard to find quality followers and viewers rather than the bots or the trolls type people. I'm going to switch this around because I don't want to carry it all the way over on this side. Let's just turn this around so that you can see what the heck I'm doing right here. All right, get this one in. I might have cupcakes left. All right, and this is, I did these cupcakes a long time ago. They were yellow cake with lemon pie filling on the inside and white and yellow icing on the top of it. It was beautiful. It was for one of my past co-workers, Tina, who lives here in Georgia. All right, so let's put a little bit more in. I don't really need any more. I only have 18 cupcakes. I'm probably going to take 6 into work, or no, 12 into work tomorrow and let them all eat it. I just wanted a couple cupcakes, but I didn't want to make, and I wanted to use the cupcake, this new yellow bowl right there. All right, let's get some more down. Got a few more in there. I think that one needs still a little bit more. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get this bowl over and scrape the sides of it so I can use up everything, because we don't want anything going down the drain, right? If you pay for it, you might as well make it. So see how there's more stuff down at the bottom down here? Can't see yellow on yellow, but hey. All right, let's get that down. And I got a little bit left. If y'all know me, I am good to the last drop on everything that I make. I don't like anything going down the drain. I've got one more left there. And it looks like that one might need some more too. Do I have enough for just a tad smidget more? Oh, Alexis, come on. There we go. All right, all done. Let's put that in the sink. Put water in it so that when I get ready to wash it, it's good to go. Now with these little pieces right here, like say I oopsed it, just get your clean finger and get those edges all cleaned up so it doesn't cook on your metal part there. All right, we got them all done. We got actually 18 out of this. And this is a Pampered Chef pan. And I have the other smaller one over here. Right here. This is the one that comes with the set. Isn't that just the cutest thing for your kids? They can do this one and you can do the big one, all right? So we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right, there's one.
Wait. Would you like to unwind with relaxing Spanish guitar music?
No. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can, how do I flip us over here? Enhance, flip the camera, mirror the image. Hello, everyone. Hey, it's Alexis. Yeah, it's me. Thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your afternoon with me. We're gonna be making some chicken soup now, and we put the cupcakes in the oven. We're set it for 20 minutes. And I think that's what it says. It might be a little bit longer. It says cupcakes 19 to 23 minutes. So it's probably going to take 23 minutes because I put a little bit more cupcake mix in the cupcake things than the 24 it calls for. All right, we can throw this away and get ready for the next part of it. I'm going to remove this nice little mat that comes with it. It's just something that kids can play, make their stuff on it. It's not a cutting mat. It's just like a cooking little prep mat, okay, for the kids. All right, next we need to get some celery. What's 3 things you put into soup? 3 food items that you put into any soup. It's called a mirepoix, and it is celery, carrots, and onions. Those are the 3 things that go in most soups. All right, if you're in Louisiana, you may have bell pepper, and then it's called a different, I forget what it's called, what that one's called, but mirepoix, we're going to cut this baby up and get it going. And I need to get out my soup from yesterday, and I think that's about it. Oh, noodles. We need noodles, right? So let me know, what's your favorite soup? I'm going to flip us around, and I'm going to get the cutting board ready. Oops, get that. I'm using petite carrots because I have them in my refrigerator, and we'll be using these today. All right, instead of just whole carrots and then cut them into little pieces. There's my friend Kim. I don't know what DMSO means. Does anybody know what the abbreviation DSMO? I have no idea. Stuffed pepper soup. Oh, Stacy, that sounds really, really good. And also cabbage soup, the one with the pork and the rice and all. Oh, that sounds really good too. Italian wedding soup, says Danielle. These are so good. I'm on a weight loss journey, and anything that is not a cream-based soup is a friend of mine. All right, no cream of mine. Hey Bernice, thank you for following. So let me know what your favorite soup is. I made a chicken stock yesterday in the multi cooker, and I haven't posted it here on Haps yet. It'll probably be after dinner tonight. And we put in the bones of 2 chickens, like when you buy the whole chicken. I cooked one in the oven, and the other one was a rotisserie one. The one I cooked in the oven was a whole lot bigger than the rotisserie one, just FYI. And so I put the bones in there, and I put leftover scraps. I'm going to show you what the scraps of leftovers are. And so it didn't cost me anything, and there's no salt in this chicken broth. So if you have high blood pressure, this is the best way. And it's actually bone broth because we're using chicken bones. And then when it was done, I let it cool down a little bit, and I strained it out, and I picked out some of the meat. There wasn't a whole lot, and I ate some, so did the dog. And I put that in the refrigerator. So we got to get the soup out and skim the grease off of it, and then put it into our soup. And it made about 12 cups of broth. And I'm not going to be using it all. Probably going to be using probably 5, maybe 6 cups today. And so I'll have some left over that I can freeze, and then I can use it when I come back. Or if you're on a weight loss journey, drinking chicken broth, especially an unsalted one, or you can put your own salt in it or seasonings in it, is probably the best thing you can have. It fills you up. All right. Hello, Blonde Wannabe. Thanks for following. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for following me. Do you sell? Yeah, I do sell. All of the products that you see that I'm using today are available for sale. There's nothing that is retired. But if it's retired, just reach out to me saying, hey, do you have this? I did do a broadcast last night here on TikTok, and I downloaded it and then uploaded it over to YouTube. And it shows some of the new products that Pampered Chef is launching on Thursday. All right, so there. Kim's saying, she's sending me TikTok things. I told her I'm going live. She says, I'll see you there. I'm like, where the heck are you, Kim? Hello, Amanda. Thanks for following, and thanks for joining. Tammy, thank you for following. All right, so let's get this show on the road. I need to get a peeler and a knife out. So I like using the coated knives. These are cheaper knives, and for every 5 to 6 uses that you use on a knife, it needs to be sharpened. And we do have a honing tool. I'm not sure if it's available just as a package. I have to check for the September one. But I sharpen these, and you can tell, you play the fiddle, just go side by side like that. You can tell if your knife is sharp or if it's not. If it's not sharp, then it's a hazard in your kitchen. The correct way to hold a knife is to pinch it with the thumb up there and the forefinger there. Wrap the rest of your hand around it so you have it. So you go down. Like if you're doing it back here, you have no control of the knife. The knife is in control of you, and the accidents happen this way. If you do this, I used to do this all the time, until I was taught the correct way. So just pull it up, and you have the control of the knife. You never say, look at Michael Myers, okay, and all those people who are serial killers, how they use their knife. They're not down here like this. They're like this. Just. I watch too many murder mysteries. All right, let's put that down and get some other stuff out. You see all my stuff back there too. All right, got that. Let's flip the camera around. Hello, Lisa Marie. How you doing, girl? Hey, Tammy Kimberly, thank you for following, and Amanda, thanks for following. Let's do the enhance. If I remember how to do this, flip the camera and unmirror my, hopefully it's unmirrored. Can you see this? Is this the right way? P-R-E-P. Can somebody tell me if I got that correct? Prep is the right way. Sometimes I can't tell which way it's going. All right, so we're going to get another mat out, a little one. I love these mats because I can pick the smaller ones up and then put it right into the pot itself. Let me put you over here because we're going to start warming this pot up. This is a cast iron enamel cast iron pan by Pampered Chef. It has these little rivets on the top that has condensation forms on those little divot things, and the liquid falls back down into the pot itself. All right, I'm using this one white because you can see what's inside. All right, we're going to be putting some noodles over there, so I need to get my soup out also and start doing that up. I'm not sure if we're going to get all this done all here. Hey, Missy, I really like your oh, these are from Amazon. Yeah, they're cheap. They're $10 pair of glasses from Amazon. I use 2.25s, but I'm going to be turning 60 on Thursday. It's my birthday, and so I'm making cupcakes for some of my coworkers because I'm going into work tomorrow, but not Thursday. I'm taking that day off. Now, I am peeling these little peels here because my mom, she's like 83, and these are very fibrous for her, and she can't really chew it even if it's cooked. So we're going to put those over there. There's one down. Let's do this big one. Just go straight down, and it just takes off one layer of thickness from your celery, especially if it's a big thick one like this one. Let's get that off. And you're going to save all of these little stringy scraps, okay? And the ends of this. Let me get that down. There. Alexis, get that peeler down. Looks like I don't know how to work a peeler, y'all. All right, there's one. Got the broken one, and this is my other one. I like doing the main one, but the other ones don't want to come off. There we go. Get that. There. There. And a little bit more on that one. So you see how it's stringy? My mom doesn't like these. So she was pretty excited that I was doing chicken noodle soup today. All right, so I'm going to cut off these ends here because these are like old, but I'm not throwing them away. This is what we're going to make chicken and vegetable stock with, are these little big bits and pieces. Then it's free because you didn't spend anything on it. All right, get those ends off. Good. All right, and now we're going to just dice this up. Now dice it into pieces that you want to eat, okay, in the soup. All right, that one might be a little big. There. I want them small. If they're small, then they actually cook a little bit quicker than if they're the big pieces. All right. And I'm using a Santoku knife. Santoku knife is so that you go straight down. The chef's knife is where you do a rock and roll motion like this, where a Santoku goes straight down. And it has these little divots in here so the food falls away from your knife. It's good for potatoes. There. And again, I'm not doing a whole lot of veggies in here. There. All right, there's one down. Let's get this one going. And boy, is it thunder in here. Thunder. I'm here in southeast coastal Georgia. If you put in the comments where you're from, hello there, Diane from oh, I thought it was from, is it Diane from New York? There you go, girl. How you doing? Long time no see, right? So this is a very health conscious food. If you're on Weight Watchers, the veggies are like 0, and I'm chicken, so chicken is 0 points for me. The only thing I have to really count for is a little bit of olive oil that we're going to put into our stock or our soup. All right, we already have the stock. All right, so we got the celery here. There we go. Now I'm going to do the onions, and I don't need a whole lot of it. And I'm going to peel this darn onion. Yeah, I hate peeling onions. Now, you have to get the paper off, this parchment paper type thing here, and then we can start cutting it. And I'm doing this, I'm not doing any type of special gadgets with this. We're just using a knife. Oops. All right, got it. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get the peel. The onions peeling on me. All right, so we're going to save this top part here. That goes in our composter. It's not really compost. It's going in our veggie pile. And I think I'm just going to take off that one layer there. So this layer, you can save that too. If you put some of the onion paper in your veggie stock, it's going to turn it a little bit darker brown than clear. All right. So just FYI, don't put too much paper in there. Let's just get that all off. I think I want to take off that whole piece of paper there. There. Okay, got it all. Got it. All right, so we're just going to dice this up. I'm not going to read comments because I have a knife in my hand and I want to get this onion down. I'm going to turn on my there we go. Turn on my pan. We're just going to let it go there. And we're going to cut it about the same size as those celery there. All right. So the 3 ingredients that you have in most soups are celery, onions, and carrots. Just FYI. And then turn it, and you're going to slice it straight down. There. There. Okay. And I need a little bit more. There. I'm not sure if I got this one all cut. Yeah, it's going cut good. There. And this needs to cut just a little bit more. All right. Let's get that piece of paper up. And get that over there. And we are just cutting away our onion. I'm going to use this whole onion up. Yeah, good to the last drop. Now I have a little bit left. We can keep that in our compost pile. All right, get that over there. Put that in my compost. And we have all of our onions and celery ready to go. We're just going to saute these up and add some carrots in there. All right, now my carrots, I'm going to do about the same amount. All right, however, my carrots, I just want to cut them up just into same size pieces. All right. There. And all right, and my pan's getting nice and hot. I gotta start getting over there. Okay, I'm gonna put some oil in it. I'm gonna use my kitchen spritzer. Just pump it, and we're gonna put in a good teaspoon, 1 or 2 teaspoons of oil in here, probably 1. And I will bring you over, and we're just putting in 1 good teaspoon of oil in here. This oil is good. We don't want the fat from the chicken stock, but we want the oil from this, and it is, I think that one's avocado oil I have in there. All right, and while that's heating up a little bit, release the air from your spritzer, because if you keep the air in there, it goes rancid. There. There. All right, and I'm going to put you on the other area so you can see what I'm doing, okay? All right, so we got that. Let me flip it over. Flip the camera. Mirror my image. Mirroring is on. All right, so now you can see me, and you can see what I'm cooking over here. We have a hot pan right there. There you go. All right, and we're gonna add in, oh, the cupcakes are smelling great. We're gonna add in our carrots, onion, and celery. I still have some more, and it's not quite hot enough, so I thought it was getting hot because I was seeing smoke. Whoops. All right, let's just let that heat up a little bit more. Getting a little nervous there. All right, so let's cut the rest of these up. And boy, is it thundering out there. The dog's in the kitchen with me, coming in and out. I have a dog, he's a black lab named Cooper. Let's see. I will come back and look at your comments in a second once we get the carrots all cut up, okay? So let me know what your favorite soup is, where you're coming in from, and if you broadcast, please put in some emojis so people can follow you while they're in my broadcast. All right, let's help support each other. Support for support. I'm part of the Red Hearts Club, and you do support for support. All right, there you go. One more. All right, got that. All right. Oh, we forgot to take pictures of the cake. Oh well. All right. This one has a little bit of onion there. Now I'm gonna get in some more. Get my chicken stock out. Now this is the chicken stock that I made in my pressure cooker, or the slow cooker, my multi cooker. The multi cooker is a pressure cooker and a slow cooker and a sous vide cooker all in one. And I got 2 big bowls here. And this one here, I already took the grease off of it. And you can see how nice and it's not clear, but this is bone broth, chicken bone broth. And all we did was put the 2 remaining bones from the chicken, 1 quart size bag of miscellaneous scrapped veggies, 2 bay leaves, and 2 peppercorns, and that's the only thing I put in there. And then this one we need to decoupage. I think that's what the word is called. And we need to take that fat off. You see how that one doesn't have fat, but this one does have the fat on it. And we need to skim all that off. All right. Now you can get I have a tea strainer here that I can use this. And let's get a cup and a spoon. Okay, so a cup and a spoon. And this is starting to heat up really good. We're just gonna let it sit and get this pan nice and hot so that this can saute up just a little bit and just sweat out some of the goodness from it, all right? So we're gonna get this and we're gonna take off the fat. So this is what I mean by the fat. You wanna take this off, and this is why it's a 2-step process. You take off the fat, because this is the stuff that clogs your arteries. If you're eating anything that has grease in it, this is what happens when you put grease into your system, and then it chills down and it clogs up everything. All right. Yeah. I'm just trying to get the big pieces off first. And then you can throw this away. You don't need to keep this fat. All right, has anybody done this before? I love to snack on celery. Greetings from Avon Park, Florida. Hey, where's Avon Park? I don't know where that is. I'm going down to St. Petersburg on Thursday. I haven't heard of Avon Park. So it must be up either Panhandle or on the East Coast. I'm here in southeast coastal Georgia. Now, if you don't have that, if you have like a tea strainer, you can go in there and get the strainer and just go right along and just come in and pull it all up. This is another way of getting that fat out of your broth. And I don't need to put my chicken in right now because my chicken is already cooked and I don't want to cook it like overcook my chicken. But I have some more chicken that I saved from my first chicken. Now you can have a little bit of fat in here. It does give you flavor, okay? But you don't need all that. We don't need all that. See all that? That's just yuck. You don't want that in there. So we got most of it out here, and this is starting to saute up really well. I'm going to get a nice, let's do a corner spoon. All right, so these are wooden spoons. They're teak wooden spoons by Pampered Chef. And this is a corner spoon that has like that little corner that you can get into the edges of things. So we're going to use a corner spoon today. All right, let's just spread that out. Yeah, it's starting to brown up just a little bit. Just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. All right. All right, there's my 20 minutes are up. Alexa, turn the timer off. I'm going to check my cupcakes. Oh, they're looking golden brown. All right, I'm going to let them in there for 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute. And I'm going to get the cooling rack out. I need a cooling rack. All right, so we got a cooling rack for the cupcakes that are coming out. I'm going to put them over on the other counter. There. And with this pot here, I'm going to put in some chicken stock, and we're going to add our noodles and heat up our noodles in there. All right, so I'm going to probably put in at least a good 2 cups, which is almost 2 cups. There you go. That's good. All right, I got rid of 1 whole cup of that. 2 cups gone. And I didn't want to go out and get egg noodles, like the big wide noodles. So I have these other noodles that I told my mom. I said, Mom, which of these noodles do you want? I don't feel like going buying a whole new thing because we have a lot of noodles to use up. So we're going to use some stir-fry type noodles. All right, so I've never used these before, but they're called stir-fry, but they look like nice little chicken noodles. They're like nice and thin. And so we're going to bring that to a boil, put the lid on. And I need to add a lot of salt in there because that's what's going to flavor your noodles. And so we need to put some salt into our chicken stock. And remember, when I made my chicken stock, I did not add any salt at all. So I'm going to add in a good, let me see. So just so you know how much I'm adding in, because there's probably a good teaspoon of salt. Okay. There you go. Let's put that. There we go. And we'll keep that out because I'm going to need it for the soup also. All right, mix this up. I'm just sweating my veggies. I'm not really browning them, but they are sweating. The onions are becoming translucent. And the carrots will take the longest to cook because they're the most dense. And so that's going to boil away. We're going to make them nice and soft because my mom wanted soft noodles for it. All right. Hey, wish me luck, says Tambry. I'm not much of a cook. You can cook. If you can follow directions and read, if you can read and follow directions, you can cook. I didn't start cooking until I was 42. Yeah, 42. That's when I first got married, okay? And then I got divorced 6 years later. And then, so anyway, let's see. Hey, Kayla. How you doing, Kayla, girl? Kayla, I don't think Kayla cooks as much either. Let's see. I love to snack on celery. Yep, we got that one, Jem, 4586. Minnesota is Carla Webster in Minnesota. Oh, I'm in Hernando, Florida. I don't know where Hernando is. You have to tell me if it's southeast, middle of Florida, because Florida's a big state. It takes me 4 hours to go from here to St. Petersburg. Spartan, Tennessee, blonde wannabe 73. Hello. Hello, Elizabeth from Arizona. You love celery. I like celery, but I'm not, I should prep more. I want to make hummus. I made sweet potato hummus about a month ago. It was so good. I'm like, I need to make that again. Stacy is from Ohio. Been off and on storms the past 2 days here. Same here. Stacy, hello. Bernice in Alabama. Miss Twilight is in Pennsylvania. Michelle, we'll call you Michelle Pinion too, is in Michigan. Carla is in Minnesota. Danielle is in Pennsylvania, which is my home state there. Diane from New York is in New York, and I think I got everybody. I think I got all of there. So we are making. I gotta get the cupcakes out, y'all. We're doing all this stuff. I was trying to figure out where to go for dinner. So, what are you hungry for? How much money do you have? Is there any specials? We always go to a restaurant that has specials. Like it's only Tuesday. I know when I go down to Brian's place, he has a. Each night somebody has somebody special, and on Wednesdays there's chicken parm dinner at this one divey place. It's great. All right, let's get those cupcakes out because they're all done. All right, so my cupcakes are all done. We're gonna cool these babies off, and then we'll come back around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and decorate these babies. All right. There's one down, and we got the other one. Oh, look at these babies! This is the one with the new kit by Pampered Chef. It's available come Thursday. It's totally cool. All right, let's put those up in the window and turn off my oven. We're done with the oven now. Now we just have to make the noodles and the soup. Thinking somewhere happy hour someplace. We don't have happy hour here. And most of the restaurants close at like 9 o'clock. Let's see. I cook often in DC. Chicken and dumplings and deviled eggs are my specialty, says Vicky. Awesome. I love deviled eggs. Do you ever notice how like you can go through at least 6 deviled eggs, which is 3 whole eggs? Yeah, no problem there. User Tina D from Hayes, Kansas. How are you doing? How are you doing? Outer Banks, North Carolina, says Tarhee. Sorry, says Teresa. I don't know what you're sorry for. I'm 53 though, says Tammy. I do this all the time with my broth, says Shuri. Make your broth first. I made bone broth, and we had to skim the fat off of it. So, because you don't want to eat that. It's going to go right to your arteries. And that's one way of showing how your arteries get clogged up with that fat in there. So the less fat, the better you are, better you are. I've lost 50 pounds doing Weight Watchers. It took me like 3 years, but we got there, okay? And I gained a little bit. I'm at like 146 right now, which I really want to be down to 142. My goal weight is 146, but my personal goal weight is 142. So I gained about 4 pounds. So I want to get them off, and this is just one way. Now this soup, all right, so we are sweating off our carrots, onions, and celery. And you can see they reduce in size and are starting to get brown. And this is where we're going to add in our soup. Now this is about not quite 8 cups. And so I'm going to put in a good 4 cups in here. Okay, good 4 cups. A little bit more. We got 4 cups left. All right. There. I'm going to put this back in because I only need... I don't want to be in this for days, all right? We're going to make something else with the rest of this. And I can put this back in the refrigerator. And I can put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it. But make sure you freeze it on a flat tray with sides first in case it leaks out. All right, and now we're going to just let this heat up because our veggies, the celery and the onions are already cooked, but the carrots need to soften a whole lot more. And we're just going to let that go. I'm going to add in some salt. Again, I need to add in because there was no salt in this broth that I did. There we go. Probably a good teaspoon and a half of salt. I'm using a combination of pink Himalayan salt and salt from Utah. Yeah, salt from Utah. You're going to say, what was that salt? It's from Amazon. Let me see. Oh, it's way in the back there, of course. Here, this real salt from Utah. So I use a combination, and I didn't even use this one. I use a different salt, a thicker salt than this pink Himalayan and the real salt. All right. So, and that other salt is way back here. Here, these are like bigger pieces of pink Himalayan salt, and this is ancient coarse sea salt from Utah. All right. So yeah, I have a lot of different salts in here. I have kosher salt, regular salt, you name it, here's a regular salt. All right, let's just get that going. And if I keep the lid off, it is going to evaporate, so we can add a little bit of water because this is pure chicken broth. This is like so good for you because it's bone broth, which has a lot of protein in it, and it will make you feel fuller longer. Now, while this is cooking, we can put the lid on it and let it come to a boil a lot quicker. And again, this is my enamel cast iron pan, and it does have these little rivets where the liquid will come up on top and then drip down back into the pot, and it won't separate on you. All right, so we were talking about, I think we're all done with this, done with that, our scraps. All right, so this is my scraps of veggies that I have. And you can save all these scraps, whether they are carrots, celery, I even save zucchini. Anything that's not a root vegetable, you can save and put it in your scrap pile, and you can make veggie stock from this. All you need is like probably 2 or 3 quart-sized bags, and then put it in a pot with water. Put some bay leaves in it, no more than 2 peppercorns, otherwise it gets a little too spicy. And then just let it simmer either on the stove or in your quick cooker, your slow cooker, or your pot, your Instant Pots. Okay, let me put this away there, and I need the chicken. Alright, so I got my chicken ready. This is the chicken I picked from the bones from the soup, the stock yesterday. And down here, alright, so I already used one of these bags for my broth, alright, and I usually put a date on here. And this one has asparagus in it. You have carrots. You can see everything in here. So save these. And here's another one. I have like red onion in here. There's zucchini in this one here. So once I get 3 bags like this, I'll make some vegetable stock. And again, this is a really good way of getting veggies in your system. It's super good. That's all I can say to y'all. All right, and we're going to make this probably next week or the following week. Sometime soon I got to make this because my bags are filling up. All right, once you get big bags. And just put all these scraps. This is stuff that you're going to throw away in the garbage. Just put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, and then make your own stock. How simple is that? And how much does a little container of chicken stock cost you now? I'm sure it's $3 for 32 ounces. And here I'm getting it for $0 because I made it at home using scraps I would have thrown away. All right, let's see how you're doing. Let's see. Hello, Fran. Thank you for following. Hello, Christy. Thanks for following. I'm going to make some famous cabbage soup. Oh, I love the Tammy. I love the cabbage soup. The Pampered Chef, they're the Weight Watcher one. Yeah, that is so good. It is about for the first. It is the best on it. If you don't have something, then substitute. Okay, no big deal. All right. Hey, Jess. Thanks for the good job there. I love to snack. Okay, we got the snacking ones. I thought I got everybody on there. Ooh, wait a minute. Some of the comments aren't flying. Let's see. I love those glasses on you, Kayla. These are from Amazon. $10. All right, they're just readers. I can't see from my nose to the end. And I go around. Somebody said, you're gonna hurt your eyes going around like this. I said, I gotta wear it this way to see you on the camera and to like see this. But when I'm out walking and I'm using my phone, it's down like this and I can see far away and I'm not using it. They say, you need bifocals. I'm like, I don't need no bifocals. One, I'm gonna be spending a couple $100 on frames and a couple $100 on lenses. Forget that idea. I just need readers. Let's see. Catching you live again. Love seeing you, friend. Hey, Jeremy Stoltz. How are you doing? Hi. It's Gary J from Orlando. Oh my God, Gary, how are you doing? I'm going back down to St. Petersburg from September 10th through the 17th or so. And I have 2 days I can probably do whatever I want. Is Monday because Brian goes golfing on Monday and Thursday. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do on Monday and Thursday of that week. I love that bowl. Which bowl? I don't know what bowl. My body tells I'm a great eater. My body tells me I'm a great eater too there, Vicky. I got to go walk 10,000 steps every day. I guess more veggies will be great. Yeah, more veggies the better. Thank you, said. I don't know that one. I don't know how you say that. All right, so anyway, this is my my watch. My son gave me the watch, and I got a different band now. And so you can see, oh, wait. It is 6:22. We're late getting dinner done. All right, so right now I have 393 out of 400 moving my arms. Like I got to move my arms like this. I did 40 heart rate minutes and 12 hours. I've been standing at least 1 minute, at least for 12 hours now. And you can touch this and we can scroll and we can see how many steps I've done already today. So far today I did 13,365 steps. So probably about 14. A little over 14,000 steps I'll probably be doing today by the end of the day. So I keep this on, I keep it tracking, and my goal every day is doing 10,000 steps. My birthday is Thursday, September 1st, and I'll be turning the big 60, y'all. 60! This is what the new 60 looks like, all right? And I'm sweating, y'all. My hair's a mess. I washed it this morning, so it's different from yesterday, if you saw me there. Gary says, it's awesome to see you live. I made my day. Looking forward to seeing fall, winter. Oh, Gary, go into my profile here and go into the YouTube. On YouTube, I opened the box yesterday of the new stuff that's coming out, and then we made the cupcakes using the new cupcake thing. This is so cute. If anybody has kids, you gotta get this, all right? There you go. And it has this. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and decorate those cupcakes, all right? Here we go. So I got that going. We got our water going, and let me see. I don't need this whole bag of noodles either. And any broth that's left over from the noodles are going to be in the soup. All right. So it says. All right. Boil noodles, stir fry, and noodles. Okay, we don't know how much we're going to use. Let's just get a cup out. So I put 2 cups of liquid in there. All right. Here's a, I don't know, probably a half a cup. It's really a cup of dry noodles. Let's put those in there, and we'll do a little bit more. I don't need a whole lot of noodles. All right. And my mom wants her noodles well done, meaning very, very soft. Over soft. I know the shrink down. So I'm gonna do, if we need more liquid, we need more liquid, okay? All right, I'm doing 2 cups of noodles. There we go. And let's mix this up. Yeah. That looks like a good amount. So 2 cups to 2 cups, all right? All right, let's get this, wrap it back up. Hello, Melanie, how are you doing? There you go. There. All right, that's that. Let's put this over here. And now we need to cut up the chicken. I'm washing my hands, y'all, because I was touching my hair. All right. Wash my hands, and we're gonna get this chicken. This chicken is the one that I picked up from the broth yesterday. So we're just gonna put this chicken in. It's about a little less, about half a cup of chicken in there. And then this is a chicken breast that I saved from the first chicken that I made. I roasted a chicken in the oven. Came out great. Now this one has some, it has some like sauce on it, and this is like, see how this is jellified? All right, that is like stock that has been reduced down to a smaller amount and becomes gelatinous. All right, gelatinous. Let's get that off there. And I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna cut up my chicken here. Here, you can see the gelatinous on here. All this here is actually from the gravy or whatever we had, and that is even more. That'll give it even another richness to our soup. All right. I just saved this whole little chicken breast, and I need my knife back. There we go. And I'm just gonna chop this up into bits and pieces too. Okay. There. And more than likely, we're having this for dinner tomorrow night. There. There. There's one. I'm probably cutting it into 1-inch little pieces, something that you can put on a spoon, all right? And we're still using our Santugo knife. There we go. There we go. All right, got it. Cut that one up. All right, got it all. Rinse my hand again. There. And let's see what our soup looks like. I'm gonna get these little grippies out there. And I think I got more messages here. Melanie just became a top #1 viewer. Hey, Melanie, thank you for the rose. Well, wait a minute. Vicky, thank you for following. Hey, Gary, I've ordered I haven't ordered. I know, Gary, hardly anybody's ordered. I've been doing like one party every 3 months, and I just do it as a mystery show. And I have a mystery show going on. So if you're in my profile, just order on there or wait until the new stuff comes out. But if you're looking for one of the electronic appliances by Pampered Chef, such as the air fryer, it's only $189. The multi cooker is $199. It's $100 off. The cooking blender is $100 off, and the electric grill and griddle is $100 off, and the Flex Plus is all $100 off until August 30th. When it turns to September 1st with the new stuff, that bargain, that sale's going away. Are you doing anything? No, I'm not doing anything special on my birthday. We are cooking chicken noodle soup I made the broth yesterday from scratch. I'll put that video up when I get done this evening, and then I'll come back on and we'll decorate the cupcakes that we made earlier in this broadcast. All right, this broadcast will be downloaded and then uploaded over to YouTube. So if you missed anything from last night or you missed some of this today, you can, once TikTok does its thing, usually in about an hour, I can download it and then upload it over to YouTube. All right, so let's move this. Make sure that you use something on the handle here, because it does get really hot. And you can see all that stuff is dripping right back into my pot. Okay, on the side of my counter. And there we go with our soup. All we have is our chicken stock, which is our bone broth, chicken bone broth, with carrots, celery, and onions in it. And now we're going to add in the piece de resistance, the chicken. And this is some of the good stuff that I saved when I was saving this chicken. All right, more chicken pieces. Here, and one more chicken piece. One more cup of chicken. Chicken. We got lots of chicken here. All right, and we're gonna stir this in. And we're just heating up the chicken there. And I got my my noodles in the other pot. So this is nice. Look at that. This is looking superb. Oh my gosh. All right, so all I need is to taste this to make sure that there's enough salt in it. All right. We'll get a little tasting spoon out. Make sure that when you do tasting spoons, I have these like little spoons that came with the charcuterie, and I can go in and just taste it and see how it is. Tastes good to me. I didn't use this one. All right. And then we have our noodles over on this one. There we go with our noodles. See the noodles? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the noodles in this pot here, and then I'll add the noodles to my soup so that and see, we have more chicken broth. We cooked the noodles in the chicken broth. All right, so I can add it to the soup. So this is a lot more. I put 4 cups in here, and that's 2 cups over there. So it's about 6 good cups of chicken broth here. Chicken bone broth. All right. That's really good. And we're going to put a little pepper in there, just a little bit. If you don't want the pepper flakes in there, you can put whole peppers in it. And I'm going to put a little more salt. There. And we are pretty much done on this. I just have to wait until my noodles soften up a bit. All right. There we go. All right, it's 6:30 right now. I'm going to come back in about, I'm not sure if I can make it for 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, and we'll finish up on the cupcakes. That'll be fun, all right? So make sure you're following me to see me decorate the cupcakes. We got vanilla cupcakes. We're gonna cut out the middle of it and stuff it with lemon pie filling, and then we're gonna get our icing and put icing in it. It's gonna be really good. Can't wait for soup season. Kimberly, it is soup season now. If you want to lose weight, the best way is to make yourself a bunch of soup and have it available so that you're not coming home and going for the potato chips or the pretzels that are up there. Just go get yourself a cup of soup, because that's going to have volume in it, and it'll have all that nutrition in it too. Hey, thank you for following, everyone. Gemma, Kimberly. Let's see. So let me see. I think, do we have any more questions on here or anything? Oh, my birthday is Thursday. I'll be turning the big 60. I gotta fix my hair before I come back on here. And I am gonna do my walk in the morning. Hopefully I can get a couple thousand steps in, come home, take a quick shower, and run to Weight Watchers to weigh in. And then after that, I gotta go over to my work and pick up my tip money from the day before. And then after that, come home and take my mom to an eye doctor appointment. and then I'll spend a couple hours with her. We'll go out to lunch, make sure she's okay for the weekend, because I'll be leaving around 3 o'clock to go to St. Petersburg. So I have a 4-hour drive down, 4.5-hour drive down to St. Petersburg, and spend time with Brian, and I'll be back on Monday. All right. I haven't ordered. There we go. Got that. Woohoo! To the clan. So there we go. Okay, awesome to see. Okay, we got all that. All right, I think I got everybody's questions done on there and read everybody's comments out. Thank you for the tip, girl. Oh, you're welcome, Kimberly. I love giving you tips. I just cook at home, all right? And if I can do this, you can do it. And that's why it's AlexisC. For my last name is C, it's AlexisC, because there's a lot of Alexis out there. So it's AlexisC_CanDo, because if I can do it in the kitchen, you can do it in the kitchen. This is not brain surgery, all right? So you burn something, so you spill something, okay? It's okay. It's not brain, it's not life or death. Right? What's your typical tip amount you get? All right, so at anywhere, like I am either a hostess, which just gets paid $10 flat, or a cashier, which is $10 plus to-go tips. And to-go tips are anywhere from 8 to 10%. I only did like $35 today. All right, $36 on tips, which is not a whole lot, y'all. So, but I did get $10 an hour, so that was like $66 for the whole day. And then for a waitress, you can go anywhere from $35 up to $150. It all depends, you know, how, and a lot of people are generous because they know that waitresses, we only get like $3.75 an hour. So don't come in and hey, tip your waitresses. If you come in and you order, say if there's 4 people and all of you order water, well, what's the price of a soda these days when you go into a restaurant? It's at least $2.50, $3, all right, for a glass of soda. So say it's $2.50, 4 people there, that's $10. You should tip at least $2 for that drink than when you did water, even though it's not listed on your check. All right, you had her go back and forth for your water, for your lemon. All right, so tip on water. Don't, you know, if it's like what is it, 50 cents for each water. Add on 50 cents for each water that you got. All right, just saying. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Kimberly. Hey, Queenie. So not a whole lot. Okay, the brightness of your live will adjust for the better viewer experience. I have no idea what that is. And I gotta get going because Brian's messaging me and I didn't tell him I was going live. But we made cupcakes and we'll be coming back to decorate the cupcakes in a couple hours, okay? Probably by 8 o'clock or so, once I get dinner done, all right? So thanks for coming in and spending a little of your time. You got the whole gist. I just gotta wait for the noodles to soften up a lot, all right? So thanks for coming in. I'll see you in a couple hours, okay? 10%. 10% is only, no, 10% is for to go. 20% for sit down, dine in. 15, minimum 15, 20% or even higher. Some people tip, they come in and they spend say $8 and they give us $5. All right, they know that this is our lifestyle. If you want somebody to wait on you, treat them like you want to be tipped. Would you like to be tipped $1 on $7? Just think of it. All right. So I'll see y'all next time, and remember to tip your waitress and waiters. Okay. Thanks for coming in. I'll see y'all next time.